It's Jean-Claude, and we have ourselves a brand new box. Let's see what this one has in store for us. I have a feeling we're probably going to finish this whole box by the time the tournament happens. If not, we're going to get pretty close. Only have time to do one deck today. So we're just going to go with this one. Alright. Today's deck is Sanctum Untamed and Logos. It's Byron, Crony of the Heroic Mountain. Last box we had was pretty good. I have zero complaints about it. Let's see, these are going to be, we got three good houses here. I like Sanctum for a couple of reasons. Obviously Untamed can have some big Amber Burst and Logos for the card draw. Start off with Untamed. It's Hunting Witch, 2 power. Each time you play another creature, you gain an Amber. That's the beginning of Amber Burst. 2 Hunting Witches, that's awesome. Lupo the Scarred, 6 power. He has Skirmish. Whenever you play him, deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. Pretty good. Snufflegator, 4 power. Skirmish. Dew Fairy, 2 power elusive. Whenever you reap, you get to gain an Amber. Very nice. 2 Dew Fairies. Regrowth, Amber whenever you play this. Return a creature from your discard pile to your hand. Nature's Call, Amber whenever you play it. Return up to 3 creatures to their owner's hand. That could be pretty nasty with those Hunting Witches. Mimicry, wow. When you play this card, treat it as a copy of an action card in your opponent's discard pile. Lost in the Woods, Amber whenever you play it. Choose 2 friendly creatures and 2 enemy creatures. Shuffle each chosen creature into its owner's deck. Key Charge, excellent. Lose 1 Amber. If you do, you may forge a key at current cost. Cooperative Hunting, deal 1 damage for each friendly creature in play. You may divide this damage among any number of creatures. And now we are on to Sanctum. It's Vimos Lightbringer, 6 power. Whenever you play him, destroy each elusive creature. Very nice. For taking out a lot of small creatures, you can take out a couple creatures in Shadows and Dis, a couple others among the other houses. And check this out, it's rare. Sanctum Guardian, 6 power, 1 armor. Taunt. Whenever he fights or reaps, swap Sanctum Guardian with another friendly creature in your battle line. It's very cool because you can constantly move him around to protect other creatures. Commander Remiel, 3 power. Whenever he reaps, use a friendly non-Sanctum creature. 2 Commander Remiels. 3 Commander Remiels, very nice. And a Whispering Reliquary. Artifact is an action, return an artifact to its owner's hand. Hallowed Blaster, it's an artifact. Heal 3 damage from a creature. We had both of these artifacts in our last deck in the other box. Terms of Redress, Amber whenever you play it. Choose a friendly creature to capture 2 Amber. Pretty good for stopping an opponent from forging a key. Shield to Justice, 1 Amber whenever you play it. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. Hey, Doorstep to Heaven, 1 Amber whenever you play this. Each player with 6 more Amber is reduced to 5. Good. Clear Mind, Amber whenever you play it. Unstun each friendly creature. Very situational card, at least you get the Amber whenever you play it. Blinding Light, Amber whenever you play this. Choose a house, stun each creature of the house. Really like this card quite a bit. Gained a lot of favor over the last couple months. Now we're on to Logos. It's Novu Archaeologist, 4 power is an action. Archive a card from your discard pile. Quixo the Adventurer, 3 power. Skirmish, fight, draw a card. Dr. Escotera, 4 power. Whenever you play him, gain 1 Amber for each forged key your opponent has. Dexter, 3 power. Play, capture an Amber. Destroyed, put him on top of your deck. 2 Dexters. Don't give me 3. Okay, so I've had a deck with 3 of them. Not that great. 2 is pretty bad, actually. But here's a much better card. It's Wild Wormhole, Amber whenever you play it. Play the top card of your deck. Oh, 2 Wild Wormholes. Very nice. 3 Wild Wormholes. Oh, man. Wow, that's really going to help you get through your deck, right? That's pretty good. Do like seeing that. It's a great card to get in multiples. I mean, anything that's going to help you go through your deck, cycle a little bit quicker, that's fantastic. Twin Bolted Mission, Amber whenever you play it. Deal 2 damage to a creature and deal 2 damage to a different creature. Very nice. Remote Access, Amber whenever you play it. Use an opponent's artifact as if it is yours. Good for opposing the Pen Seeds. Library Access is in here. Wow, that is really good with the 3 Wild Wormholes. That is... Wow, too bad we didn't get our own Pen Seed. Wow, that could have been... I mean, it would not have been OTK, but just been a great way to draw your whole deck. For the remainder of the turn, each time you play another card, draw a card. And last card of the deck is Fogify. Amber whenever you play it, your opponent cannot use creatures to fight on their next turn. Interesting. First thing I'm going to look at is how much Amber we have in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll stay with 6 there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Very nice. 12, 13, probably going to generate more than that. 14. Okay, so 14 raw amber is not bad at all. Let's see how many untamed creatures we had here. So we had 6. Okay, 2 hunting witches, few fairies. Man, I wish we could have seen some dust pixies just because of the Nature's Call. Good news is, at least with the Nature's Call, we are going to be able to play a couple creatures if we had 2 hunting witches out. Be able to get quite a bit more amber. And replaying Lupo the Scarred it's a good effect, so I like that. Mimicry, this card is probably in like the top 3 cards in the game right now, so just great to see that. Key charge with that little bit of amber generation we can make, that could be pretty useful. Cooperative hunting is going to be okay. So let's go back here. So we had 3 Commander Remuels. 3 Commander Remuels. Man, what can we do with that? Use a friendly non-syncing creature. Let's see, really. I mean, okay, that's great for using Dew Fairies. Nice to be able to fight with the Skirmish Snufflegator, so that's not too bad. What all did we have in logos? Probably the Novu Archaeologist. He has to be the best target for that. Okay, and Quixo. So, man, it's kind of a shame we had 3 of these guys kind of going to waste. I would have liked to see some really powerful reaps or fight effects to go with these guys. I mean, considering we opened 3 of them. Let's see. Yeah, the Reliquary and the Remote Access are great. Ways to control artifacts are very, very good. Library Access, fantastic. Fogify, just being able to shut down your opponent from fighting for 1 turn. You'd be surprised how often that pushes some things to your favor. 2 Bolt Emission, the 3 Wild Wormholes. Man, that is just all over the place, right? You have no idea where you're going to hit. But the good news is I didn't see too much anti-synergy. So basically, unless you're going to hit like a Lost in the Woods. Of course, the second I say, you know, I didn't see much anti-synergy in here. This is a card that might be a gamble. If it's on top of your deck, it might end up bad for you. But honestly, there isn't too many bad cards that you're going to hit with your Wild Wormhole. There's sometimes some decks where it will just, like if you hit a Gateway to Dis and you're dealing with creatures and you Wild Wormhole into it, it just feels awful. But yeah, this one isn't bad at all. I think that every Wild Wormhole should be acceptable. I guess there's a chance you could lose an amber right there. Okay, so there's 2 cards that can get rough depending on the situation. Actually, it'd be hilarious to be at 7 amber and then Wild Wormhole into a key charge. That would be awesome. This deck, I don't see too special about it. It's fun. Looks like it'd be a blast to play if you're just going to a local scene. You know, I'm sure someone out there is going to just hate the fact that you have 3 of these guys. They're going to hate the fact that you have 3 Wild Wormholes. You're going to get some sort of weird, crazy, stupid luck. And they're going to say, your deck is busted, man. But honestly, this deck is probably... It's probably a hair below average. I don't know. I mean, it does have the draw going for it with the library access to Wild Wormholes. It does have a way to, I guess, get through a few things. So we'll just give this a C+. Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching my videos, and I will see you next time.